remember, Mercury is still retrograde, and Saturn will be all alone in Aquarius till March 2023. And so Bitcoin is doing that thing again where it just kind of falls off a cliff. But the big story here for this video is ice, baby. That's right. More winter weather is on the way. We are talking about a possible, probable Groundhog Day ice storm, though the overall storm will have mixed precipitation. AccuWeather meteorologists say the expansive storm could have a wintry consequence from Dallas to Denver to Detroit and could unleash enough ice to trigger power outages across its 2,000-mile spread span. And so this is no joke, man. And if you guys have been with me for a while, you know I take my ice seriously because I know people personally who died after I was like, yo, dude, don't drive tonight. It is going to be super icy. And then they didn't listen to me, and then they passed away. All right. And the snow levels could be obscene. I was trying to make more of a pun. Actually, nailing specific inch amounts for every specific area is not really my thingy. There are other people who do that better. But I'm just saying this would be a pretty large snow swath headed over the USA for our coming storm. This would verify on the 5th. And it would be erupting from this bad mambo jambo. All right, let's set it up. This is mixed precipitation over the next 48 hours. And so we're going to get a heavy rain spot in South Texas. And then you get some snow, but watch how it all starts to come together around the 40th hour. And our big storm is about 80 hours out. So it's about to get real wintry again for a lot of people. This is the GFS. We're looking at February 3rd, the 12Z. And then this would be the GFS, February 3rd, 12Z. And if you'll notice, I mean, the cold will dip down, but it's a matter of what type of precipitation you're going to get. I mean, notice how, like, it's going to get pretty dang cold for most people. See that? And this would be on Friday, February. Now let's look at multiple sources. This is the Euro, and this would be the right about the time the big storms would be hitting. It's like who gets snow, who gets ice. And then you'll notice it dips down. So on the Friday, you know, it's got a lot of people in sub-freezing temperatures all the way down to the coast on Friday. So Thursday and Friday are going to be very interesting days for a lot of people. Okie dokie. And now the Euro doesn't break it down into ice, or at least on this one, into ice or snow. So you just have to get a basic idea of the precipitation. And this is sometimes I focus on Texas too much. Sorry for that. But yeah, this would be the heavy rain area, which will cause probably big problems if it verifies. You kind of see what I'm talking about here? So you get orangish here, and then you get heavy red in these areas. And so we definitely have an interesting week ahead of us for sure. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. All right, well, let's watch the storm. Look at that. So yeah, that would be pretty big, icy, problematic-y for a lot of freaking people. So, here I am, and that would be on the 9th, like a week later. Possible nor'easter type situation, and then another one, and then another one. And so it looks like we're definitely getting a very active weather pattern into February. And I don't think it's going to be as bad as last year, but, you know, it is 2022. And February is going to be a super strange month due to the Pluto American 1-year birthday anniversary. We'll talk about that in more detail later in other ways. But so I'm just telling everybody, please be ready, because we're going to have some very interesting weather situations. I mean, I keep harping on this for good reason. So it really starts to, it grows around Wednesday, like 4 p.m.-ish or earlier. And then it dips down, so into Thursday, and then that, almost all of Texas is covered. And multiple other states as well. Like I said, I don't want to focus too much on all you beautiful states. You're wonderful. I love you, staties. All right. But you see, this would be a big deal. And ice is a problem. And then it matters, like, how soon would it unfreeze? Well, let's do the click through. So you click through, this is the 3rd, and then it freezes on down. It stays freezy. Now these areas on Friday would start to melt. And remember, things melt pretty fast, but it probably wouldn't be until like Saturday and maybe or Sunday that some of that stuff would melt for parts of the South or Texas. I mean, these would melt pretty bittery. Hey, I mentioned that you guys are awesome and fantastic, and I just appreciate how well you guys have treated me in all the years I've been doing this. I hope so. Anyway, we've had a major coronal mass ejection, solar flare, M1 class. I mean, it's not an X class or nothing, but it is going to whack-a-doodle. It is going to cause an Earth-directed solar storm, which, I mean, it's not that big a deal. It's only going to change your mood. But you've had your mood change before, am I right? And so I think this hits on the 2nd, and, I think it affects weather as well. Irene Chiores, industrial engineer, showing us the sunspot, the culprit, as the sunspot itself continues to grow. It's still got capabilities to pop off some decent energy. And so we'll get hit with that solar blast right ahead of when it gets really stormy. Coincidence? Quinkydink? Remy Milstein, absolute fire hose, coming to the central portion of CONUS this week. No matter what P-type. What P-type do you like? Okay. Here, see SIPIS analogs. But yeah, so going to be problems with this amount of water, whether it be frozen or ice or snow. Yeah, you're going to see, this is a pretty big storm, dude. You remember last year? I'm not saying it's going to be as bad as last year, but it may not be as cold and stay as cold over 4 days. But we might actually get a lot more precipitation in some areas out of it. And the plutonian aspect really is going to, I think, affect a lot of the way billionaires, trillionaires, economy. There'll be a lot going on to see, like, who rules Hades, I guess. Oh, yeah, and so you got the Year of the Tiger coming up, and the Bengals will be in the Super Bowl, Bengal Tiger. And then you have Mars, Venus, Pluto, Mercury, and the Moon in Capricorn. So it is no surprise the Rams are playing in the NFC Championship right now against the 49ers. I would guess they'll win, but who knows? Was it talking about? Oh, yeah, the see me. But hey, dude, I would just like to say again, I'll ask everybody to stay cool and try not to try perturb anybody or incite. Just try to maintain your composure and keep a cool head at all times. Fox News poll reveals that 88% of people do not feel safe in my city, which is Houston. And yeah, it's been, the energy's been pretty wild around town. Totally night and day from what it was in 2017. And so, everybody's on edge because the last 2 years have just been, we get challenged and tested every single day. And remember, like, at this point about the big thingy, like, everybody's already made their choices. So now we're just hanging on to see. Let me say this. No matter what, we're going to get like a decent spring and summer. We should, to where no matter what, like, everybody gets to live for a couple months. Like, yay, it has gone away. Whether or not it comes back after that, we will have to wait and see. I've been saying no for 2 years that, like, we should be through it in the spring, by the end of the spring. And so just hang on. No matter what, we have a chance for a good spring and a good summer. So be working now and know that we're in the middle of winter and this too shall pass. And hang in there. And let's do our best to have a fun, adventurous spring and summer, okay? A lot of the shit that is happening now is really like billionaire versus billionaire, trillionaire versus trillionaire. And they just lead us around by the nose. Not me, though. Not you either. So don't fall for that weird political divide and conquer bullshit. Nobody should be worshiping presidents or politicians anyway. All right. Yeah, sun's been active. Intense swirling Saharan dust over the Madeira and the Canary Islands today. So yeah, definitely stay cool. But remember, people that run out of hope have really nothing to lose. This is off Westheimer. 8 police chasing a suspect. The suspect fired at the cop. And then they fired back and hit him. Yeah, I don't know. I think our HPD has done an excellent job through all this. Fried chicken and waffles pizza? Yeah, I'd eat it, dude. I would definitely eat that. I would so eat that. but I'm Fat Thor right now. So shit was on fire in Galveston. I hope everybody's okay. And I stopped watching sports. I'm past all the heavy news, so now I'm just talking. I stopped watching sports when I started my YouTube channel. You know, I used to play football for like 12 years. And yeah, dude, that's why you draft a kicker. Special teams are important, man. But hey, I hear Blake Matthews is looking at the chance of ice and snow accumulations across North Texas heading into Wednesday and all day Thursday. And you're talking about high chance, snow or ice for Dallas, Fort Worth, Arlington, Denton, Paris, Canton, Granbury. And then, you know, I don't know, man. That's ice. So you definitely be playing defense and just don't drive. You know, stay home, get some whiskey. They got some good Texas whiskey now out that my whole family drinks. I mean, I don't know. People have been like, don't drink. I haven't been drinking much lately. Anyway, I'm just saying, as a Viking, I'm going to do it every once in a while. I'm not doing it now. Anyway, what's it talking about? High chance of snow. Hello, are you a UFO? Say it again. Monday and Tuesday, South Texas, even almost into where I'm at. We're gonna get some heavy rain. Or as John Onere says, thunderstorms on Monday into Monday evening could generate rain heavy enough to cause flash flooding in parts of southeast Texas. Please stay weather aware, Texas. All right, we'll do. Yeah, the snowfall. You could be getting some up to over a foot in like Denver up to Aspen. Man, I'd love to go snow skiing again. I'm not in shape though. Okay, look, New Mexico. All right. Industrial engineer Irene Cure is bringing the science again. AR-2936, a flare of class M1 can be seen. And you can see Earth is yellow. Mellow yellow. Actually, we're not really mellow lately, are we? But bam, right in the face. Bam. It's only an M1 class. So, I mean, it'll cause auroras and it'll have mood changes and stuff. Possible earthquakes. We'll have to stay tuned, you know. All right. I hope you've had a wonderful Sunday and had a wonderful Sunday night. Once again, I am blown away, absolutely humbled. Not only did I hit my fundraiser goal for January, I went y'all went $801 over it, which is great. Now I can get my car repaired, and I took out a $500 loan this month from Bank of America, quick loan, just to make it through the month. Things have been so crazy. Like the last 2 years, dude, I've been under fire. Like, and I'm still stuck at 55,000 subscribers like I've been for years. It's almost impossible for me to break like 1,000 or 2,000 views, no matter what video I put or how. I know it has just been so insane. You know, and when I got banned, only $26, suspended for a week. So I just cannot say thank you enough, although I will try, and I will try to bring my A game all February. So let me say thank you again to thank you, Karen. Thank you, Jesus Loves Gays on Facebook. Thank you, Lanier. Thank you, Rob. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you, Codename Smos and Stews. Thank you, Justin. Thank you, Bruce. Thank you, Brady. Thank you, Barbara. Thank you, Greg. Thank you, Christopher. Thank you, Colleen. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Texas Angel. Thank you, Jania. Thank you, Wizard of Oz. Thank you, Andrea. Thank you, Wind Dragon. Thank you, Darlene. Thank you, Henry. Thank you, Alexis. Thank you, Patricia. Thank you, Max. Thank you, Lauren. Thank you, Richard. Thank you, Glenda. Thank you, Arnica. Thank you, Light Soul. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Marlita. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Ann. Thank you, KJ. Thank you, Change. Thank you, Nate. Thank you, Susan. Thank you, Lance. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, Mars. Fool's Gold. Thank you, Zachar. Thank you to everybody out there. You guys have been incredible, and I'm very proud and happy to be your Planetary Defense Commander, and I hope we have a wonderful February, although it's going to be weird, man, and a super spring and a super summer and great holiday season. All right, hang in there. Stay cool. Talk to y'all soon. God bless everyone.